Presley! Presley! Get out of here! Lay down.
Right. Wind 070 at 10. Visibility 10. Overcast at 1100. Temperature 21, dew point 17. Altimeter 3002. Density altitude 1800 feet. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information whiskey. Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport, information whiskey. 2152 Zulu. Arriving runways 8 left, 9 or right, 10. Departing runways 9 or left, 8 right. Wind 070 at 10. Visibility 10. Overcast at 1100.
Refueling truck is on its way. Fuel truck is in position. Catering vehicles are on their way. The boarding requested. Boarding requested.
Copy that, Captain Alex. Boarding process underway. I'll make sure everything's smooth and ready in the cabin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We're delighted to have you with us today. Please take a moment to stow your carry-on items in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you. For your safety, larger items should be placed in the overhead bin, and smaller items must be securely stowed. If you need assistance, our cabin crew is here to help. We'll be pushing back from the gate shortly, so we kindly ask that you take your seat as soon as possible and clear the aisles.
Now, the aircraft is saying in Dallas, we need at least 11 feet. We have 19. Man, I don't hear any voices. I don't hear any voices. No, I don't. Right.
American 9190 Heavy, clear to Dallas Fort Worth via the Cajun 2 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 40010 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.225. Squawk 5654. Expect runway 8 right. American 9190 Heavy, read back correct.
Delta 1170 ready for pushback.
Delta 1170, pushback approved, no open traffic.
Pushback approved. Delta 1170. Delta 3139 request push and start. 3139, cleared for push and start.
Flight crew has
Push and start approved, Delta 3139.
Copy that, Captain Alex. I'll let the passengers know we're wrapping up paperwork and we'll be underway shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant Tony Marino speaking. The flight crew is just finishing up some final paperwork in the flight deck. We expect to be underway in about 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you for your patience and welcome aboard.
American 9190, heavy Atlanta ground, pushback approved, tail north.
Delta 681 doors closed, ready for push and start.
Delta 681, pushback approved, no conflicting traffic.
Cleared push and start, Delta 681.
Delta 2893, request push and start clearance. Delta 2893, push and start at your discretion.
Ground to flight deck, tug standing by, release parking brake for pushback, tail will face north. Bypass pin inserted, just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback. Roger, beginning pushback, tail will face north.
Oh, they're lifting it. Okay, good. Yeah,
Ground to flight deck, cleared for engine start in sequence.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 9190, departing from Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Our estimated flight time today is 1 hour and 55 minutes. Please pay close attention to the following safety demonstration, as it contains important information, even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting it to fit snugly around your hips. Keep your seatbelt fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. We ask that you return your seat backs and tray tables to their upright and locked positions. Please open your window blinds for takeoff and landing. All mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode. Larger devices, such as laptops, must be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are strictly prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. In the unlikely event oxygen masks drop from the panel above, pull the mask firmly towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat or between the seats. To use, pull the vest over your head, fasten the straps around your waist, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which are clearly marked. There are 8 exits on this aircraft. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow all crew instructions immediately. If any electronic device, including power banks, becomes unusually warm, emits smoke, or shows signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew immediately. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains full details. Thank you for your attention, and welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 9190.
Ground to flight deck, pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect. Roger, disconnecting tug now. Stand by for confirmation that ground crew is clear. Ground to flight deck, bypass pin removed, we've disconnected and crew is clear, you're good to go. Have a great flight, see you soon. You're welcome, safe travels.
American 9190, copy, Atlanta ground, runway 8 right taxi, via ramp 9 east taxi lane, Lima 12, Mike Delta Echo Hotel.
Southwest 5252, ready for pushback.
Southwest 5252, pushback approved, no conflicting traffic.
Cleared, push and start, Southwest 5252.
Ground Delta 539er, taxi to parking.
Delta 539er, taxi to parking via S214, Sierra Golf, Sierra Juliet, Romeo, hold short of runway 9 right.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking.
SC14, Sierra Golf, Sierra Juliet, Romeo, hold short of runway 9 right, Delta 539er.
Just about ready for departure, and the weather en route looks generally smooth with some possible light turbulence, so we're expecting a pleasant flight. We'll keep you updated on the progress throughout the flight. In the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the in-flight entertainment. Thank you for choosing to fly
Frontier
with us
Flight
today.
4025, taxi to parking. Frontier Flight 4025, taxi to parking via November 6, November 1, 3, hold short of runway 27 right. November 6, November 1, 3, hold short of runway 27 right, Frontier Flight 4025. Frontier Flight 3923, doors closed, ready for push and start. Frontier Flight 3923, clear for push and start. Push and start approved, Frontier Flight 3923. Runway 27 right, Frontier Flight 4025. Frontier Flight 3923 ready to taxi. Frontier Flight 3923, runway 8 right taxi via ramp 5 east taxi lane, Foxtrot 5 Echo Hotel. Runway 8 right taxi via ramp 5 east taxi lane, Foxtrot 5 Echo Hotel, Frontier Flight 3923.
JetBlue 3125, contact ground on 121.9er.
Ground for JetBlue 3125, good day.
Delta 391, number 18 right, ready.
Delta 391, wind 090 at 10, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Have a good flight.
8 right cleared for takeoff, Delta 391, thanks.
Delta 3171, contact departure.
Departure for Delta 3171, good day.
1036, contact ground on 121.9er.
Ground on 121.9er, Delta 1036.
Approaching runway 8, right.
Denver 5528, wind 090 at 10, runway 10, cleared to land. Welcome to Atlanta. American 9190 Heavy, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait. American 9190 Heavy, runway 8 right, wind 090 at 10, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
On runway 8.
Delta 394, contact ground on 121.9er.
Switching to ground, Delta 3094.
Delta 391, contact departure. Good day.
Departure for Delta 391. Good day.
On runway
Delta 2600,
8, right,
wind 090 at 10, runway 9 right, cleared to land. Welcome to Atlanta. Cleared to land, 9 right, Delta 2600. Frontier Flight 152, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er for ground, Frontier Flight 152.
Delta 539er, hold short of runway 9er right.
Holding short of runway 9er right, Delta 539er.
Delta 539er, cross runway 9er right.
Cross runway 9er right, Delta 539er.
American 9190 Heavy, contact departure.
American 9190 Heavy, Atlanta departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000. Turn left, heading 060. Vectors to Herschel, then on course. Atlanta approach, Delta 1816 10,000. Delta 1816, radar contact. American 9190 Heavy, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 4 miles, same altitude, Skyhawk.
Now we have the Skyhawk inside. Now he's actually 50.
Augsburg Air 4456, contact DeKalb Peachtree Tower on 120.9er. American 9190 Heavy, affirm radar contact with Skyhawk at your 9 o'clock, 4 miles, same altitude.
Now we have the Skyhawk inside.
Augsburg Air 4456, thanks for the help. American 9190 Heavy, speed 190 for spacing. Delta 763, contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175. American 9190 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Dear guests, you may now use approved electronic devices in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for flying with American Airlines.
Over to Indianapolis Center on 121.175, Delta 763.
American 9190 Heavy, direct Cobb approved, then on course.
Man, there's coming through there. Can you look on the screen? A lot of that's in the
Frontier Flight 4367, contact Atlanta Tower on 133.425.
Departure Frontier Flight 3923-2000 for 4,000.
Frontier Flight 3923, radar contact, climb and maintain 11-1000. American 9190 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Up to 11-1000, Frontier Flight 3923.
American 9190 Heavy, contact Atlanta Center on 135.0.
Atlanta Center, Delta 763, flight level 210.
American 9190 Heavy, Atlanta Center, good evening.
Delta 763, radar contact. Blue Streak 5518, contact Indianapolis Center on 127.025. 127.025 Blue Street 5518, thanks.
American 9190 Heavy, resume normal speed. Speed restrictions canceled.
Yeah, I've been doing
Atlanta Center, Delta 2739, flight level 320.
Delta 2739, radar contact. American 9190 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 400.
.775, Delta 1008.
Delta 581, contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175.
121.175, Delta 581.
Delta 1170, radar contact.
.75, American 1884, thanks.
Delta 1758, radar contact. Delta 1506, descend and maintain 1,000 feet. Cleared for the Chipper 1 arrival into Atlanta.
Out of current altitude for 1000. Cleared for the Chipper 1 arrival into Atlanta, Delta 1506.
Delta 3115, radar contact. Frontier Flight 24, contact Indianapolis Center on 123.775.
Switching to Indianapolis Center on 123.775, Frontier Flight 24.
Delta 1820, radar contact.
Atlanta Center, Blue Street 5518, flight level 220.
Blue Street 5518, radar contact. Southwest 3001, contact Indianapolis Center on 123.775.
On to 123.775, Southwest 3001, good day.
.625, Delta 2890. Switching to Indianapolis Center on 124.625, Delta 3083.
Delta 1758, radar contact.
.25 for Region 891.
Allegiant 1333, radar contact.
Atlanta Center, Delta 3083, 14000.
American 9190, heavy speed 280 for spacing.
What 123.925 for Delta 3115. Atlanta Center, Delta 328, flight level 320.
Delta 328, radar contact. Delta 1783, contact Indianapolis Center on 133.05.
127.025, Blue Streak 5429. Thanks for the help.
Frontier Flight 24, thanks.
Laggy.
132.475C, Endeavor 5314.
Delta 329, contact Indianapolis Center on 123.775.
Over to Indianapolis Center on 123.775, Delta 329.
On to 123.925, Delta 1848, good day.
Switching to Indianapolis Center on 133.05, Delta 581.
Switching to Indianapolis Center on 134.275, Delta 1783.
American 1372, radar contact. Delta 2739, contact Indianapolis Center on 127.025.
Over to Indianapolis Center, Delta 2739. So long.
Atlanta Center, Frontier Flight 3923, flight level 320.
Frontier Flight 3923, radar contact. Cargo X6, contact Indianapolis Center on 133.05.
Over to Indianapolis Center, Cargo X6. So long.
Atlanta Center, Delta 1795, flight level 210.
Delta 1795, radar contact. Southwest 5252, radar contact. Delta 1008, contact Indianapolis Center on 123.925.
123.925 for Delta 1008.
Delta 1758, contact Atlanta approach on 128.0.
Still series going.
128.0 for Delta 1758.
I do have a still series
Delta
headset.
581,
It's like
contact
that's a
Indianapolis
$300
Center on 134.275. American 9190, heavy speed restrictions canceled, resume normal speed.
Speed restrictions canceled. You canceled speed restrictions a while ago. Speed restrictions canceled, resume normal speed, American 9190 heavy. Is there somebody in front of us? No, there's nobody in front of us. There's nobody behind us, I don't think. Yeah, it's still
Switching
serious.
to Indianapolis Center on 134.275, Delta 581.
I was a Razor fan my whole life. I switched to Still Series. It's the $300 headset. It's nice.
American 399, radar contact.
I loved it. I loved it when I first got it. I loved it enough that I got rid of my Razer keyboard because my Razer stuff was so
Atlanta Center, Southwest 799, flight level 390.
and I hadn't updated it or
Southwest
upgraded it in so
799,
long.
radar contact.
So I went out and I got Still Series everything. It was like, oh, I'm a Still Series guy now. But the headset I've had...
Delta 763, radar contact.
Getting close to over a year, maybe a year and a half now. It's already fallen apart. The sound quality is not as good as the Razer. The software with the Still Series, I will say,
radar contact.
is pretty advanced compared to what Razer was doing with the video capture and all that. But I use Metal and Wondershare Filmora.
Over to Indianapolis Center, cargo looks 60 so long.
Anyway, so I don't really need the software of the Still Series.
Over to Indianapolis Center on 134.275, Delta 581.
It's unfortunate the headset's only lasted a year and a half and it's already fallen apart because I haven't abused it or anything. And Razors, I was
Over
getting
to
years.
Indianapolis Center on 123.775, Delta 1783.
Man, there's a lot of traffic at Atlanta Center today. But I got years out of my Razor products before I had to upgrade them, which is why I hadn't upgraded it so long.
Radar contact.
And I didn't have to upgrade. My Razor stuff was still working, but I was like, man, I really want to try this Still Series out. So everybody's saying, shoo-wee. Atlanta Center, American 9190 Heavy. I just interrupted her, I think.
Delta 1758, contact Indianapolis Center on 123.925. Endeavor 5314, contact Indianapolis Center on 124.625. Delta 2893, radar contact.
They're just not going to acknowledge me. They're so busy. That was some
United 2031,
mild
radar
turbulence for this aircraft. I was going to report would be heavy turbulence for anything smaller. But it's fine.
Cargo Look 6, contact Indianapolis Center on 134.275.
134.275, cargo look 6, see ya.
Skywest 4111, radar contact.
American 9190 Heavy, descend via Bree 3 to 12000 UU and transition into Dallas. Altimeter 2983.
Descend via Bree 3 to 12,000 Union transition into Dallas. American 9190 Heavy. And we begin our descent.
American 2828, contact Memphis Center on 120.075.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. At this time, the use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the rest of your flight with American
Switching
Airlines.
to Memphis Center on 120.075, American 2828.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 52, flight level 390.
Southwest 52, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, Envoy 3478, flight level 240.
Envoy 3478, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, Alaska 2618, flight level 360.
Alaska 2618, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, American 2828, 18,000.
American 2828, radar contact. American 1205, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, American 1761, flight level 190.
American 1761, radar contact.
.3, Southwest 1933.
Fort Worth Center, American 324, 18,000.
American 324, radar contact. American 324, contact Lone Star approach on 118.1.
24, thanks. Fort Worth Center, United 1927, flight level 230. United 1927, radar contact. American 2828, contact Houston Center on 127.725.
127.725, American 2828, thanks.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 1102, flight level 190.
Southwest 1102, radar contact. American 1834, contact Houston Center on 127.725.
127.725 for American 1834.
United 2114, radar contact.
.35, Southwest 1102, thanks.
United 1927, contact Houston Center on 124.7.
124.7 for United 1927.
Speedbird 8 Kilo, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, Alaska 2618, flight level 390.
Alaska 2618, radar contact.
On 27.725, American 2321. Fort Worth Center, United 588, flight level 230.
United 588, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, SkyWest 3731, flight level 190.
SkyWest 3731, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, Delta 2054, flight level 360.
Delta 2054, radar contact. United 1535, contact Houston Center on 124.7.
124.7, United 1535, thanks for the help.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 4468, flight level 300.
Southwest 4468, radar contact. Korean Air 9253, contact Kansas City Center on 127.5.
127.5, Korean Air 9253, thanks for the help.
United 588, contact Houston Center on 124.7.
124.7 for United 588. Fort Worth Center, American 7685, flight level 330.
American 7685, radar contact. Southwest 4468, contact Houston Center on 134.2.
134.2, Southwest 4468, thanks for the help.
Fort Worth Center, American 1761, flight level 240.
American 1761, radar contact. United 2114, contact Houston Center on 133.8.
133.8 for United 2114. Fort Worth
Center, Envoy 3478, flight level 320.
Envoy 3478, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, SkyWest 6283, flight level 190.
SkyWest 6283, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, United 1535, flight level 210.
United 1535, radar contact. United 1535, contact Memphis Center on 120.075.
120.075, United 1535, see ya. Fort Worth Center, SkyWest 3731, flight level 230.
Scout 3731, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, American 7685, flight level 330.
American 7685, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, Envoy 3738, 18000.
Envoy 3738, radar contact. Envoy 3738, contact Lone Star approach on 124.3.
124.3, Envoy 3738. Fort Worth Center, United 1535, 18000.
United
Holy
1535, radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, American 9190 Heavy. Holy crap, let's see if they got time to talk, because that was some turbulence. Flight level 235.
Fort Worth Center, Speedbird 8 Kilo, flight level 270.
American 9190 Heavy, good evening.
American 9190 Heavy reporting turbulence at flight level 235. That was some beefy turbulence coming down through there. Yeah, I don't think we need any anti-ice.
Speedbird 8 Kilo, radar contact. American 9190 Heavy, roger, thanks for the turbulence report.
Fort Worth Center, American 2945, 18000.
American 2945, radar contact. American 2945, contact Lone Star approach on 124.3.
124.3 for American 2945. Fort Worth Center, American 1761, flight level 320.
American 1761, radar
in,
contact.
18 left. Where's Dallas Fort Worth?
Fort Worth Center, American 3136, flight level 310.
American 3136, radar contact.
Which one of these is 18 left?
Fort Worth Center, Alaska 260, flight level 330.
That is 18, right?
Alaska 260, radar contact.
This will be 18 left. I don't see it painted on there, but that'll be 18
Street
left.
9966, descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Center. Interesting.
Down to 16,000, Blue Street 9966.
31 right, so yeah. So this is 17 center, this will be 71 center.
127.5, see ya, Air Shuttle 3996.
35 center. 35 right.
American 9190 Heavy, contact Lone Star approach on 125.025.
This has gotta be, one of these is 18 left. Oh, there's a plane on the tarmac right now. At least there was when this image, the satellite image was taken. Interesting. Oh, there's 18 left.
Speedbird 8 Kilo radar contact.
So 18 left and 18 right. And we'll be coming in.
4.3, runway 3695.
Okay. 2983. Not going to need any anti-ice on the way down.
2176 radar
Sun's out
contact.
shining. We're good. We're not worried.
Fort
Well,
Worth
these
Center,
crab cakes are
Southwest
delicious.
1778, 16000.
Southwest 1778 radar contact.
Outdone myself again.
Iberia 03 Lima Foxtrot contact Lone Star approach on 124.3.
124.3C, Iberia 03 Lima Foxtrot.
American 2719 descend and maintain flight level 190, cleared for the Jove M6 arrival into Dallas.
The descent for flight level 190. Cleared for the Jove M6 arrival into Dallas, American 2719.
American 2719 contact Fort Worth Center on 124.525.
124.525, American 2719, thanks for the help.
Fort Worth Center, American 7596, flight level 230.
Man, if it's turbulent, the A350,
American
I
7596
feel
radar
bad for anybody
contact.
following me up. Especially if they're in something smaller.
Fort Worth Center, Envoy 4145, flight level 270.
Wow, that's some
Envoy
turbulence.
4145 radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, American 2719, flight level 270.
American 2719 radar contact.
Fort Worth Center, Southwest 1778, flight level 280.
Southwest 1778 radar contact. Envoy 4145 contact Fort Worth Center on 127.6.
Over to Fort Worth Center, Envoy 4145, so long.
Fort Worth Center, Envoy 3478, flight level 350.
Envoy 4145 radar contact. Southwest 1778 radar contact.
125.025 for Lone Star approach. American 9190 heavy. See ya. American 9190 heavy is descending via the Berry 3 arrival, Union transition to 12,000 into Dallas Fort Worth. Good afternoon.
American 9190 heavy, Lone Star approach, good evening, Dallas altimeter 2983, expect the ILS runway 18 right approach into Dallas, verify information
18 right.
Oscar.
They did change it. They did change it. They did change it, and we need information Oscar. I forgot about that. Crap. 123775. 23775. Wait, there we go. 1237775.
Fort Worth International Airport. Information
18
Oscar.
right. We're going 18 right.
2353 Zulu. Arriving runways 18 right, 17 center, 17 left. Departing runways 18 left, 17 right, 13 left. Wind 170 at 13. Visibility 10. Fuel at 25,000. Temperature 33, dew point 19er.
ILS, 18
Altimeter
right.
2983.
Come on.
Density altitude
Select
3000
right.
feet.
I've clicked a million times.
Holding position signs partially obscured by maintenance
annoying.
equipment.
There we
Advise
go.
on course heading,
3-3.
altitude, and if flight
Come on.
following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, information Oscar. 2353 Zulu. Arriving runways 18 right, 17 center,
Hitting
17
enter,
left.
million
Departing
times.
runways 18 left, 17 right, 13 left.
Thank you.
Wind 170 at 13. Visibility 10. Few at 25,000. Temperature 33, dew point 19er. Altimeter 2983. Density altitude 3000 feet. Holding position signs partially obscured by maintenance equipment. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information
I will
Oscar.
never fly this aircraft again because you cannot
Dallas-Fort
left click
Worth
anything,
International
especially
Airport,
if there's
information Oscar.
the tiniest bit of
2353
turbulence.
Zulu. Arriving
tiniest bit
runways
of
18
turbulence,
right,
and you have to click it
American 9190 heavy,
17
speed
left.
170 knots,
Departing runways
337 miles
Click.
ahead.
Thank you.
17
Holy
right,
shit.
13 left. Wind 170
Speed 170 knots. American 9190 heavy.
at 13. Visibility 10.
Why all this turbulence is crazy. Wow. And I couldn't click. They've got to
American
fix the
9190
Inibuilds.
heavy,
100%.
descend
They
and
need to
maintain
update it.
4,000
It's
feet.
unflyable in this. It's not unflyable. It's just a pain. You have to click everything a million times. Descend and maintain 4,000. American 9190 heavy. Oh, they want 170 knots. All right. Yeah, you got to click everything a million times in this bird to get it to take. I do not recommend it at this time. If they update it and get it back to where, you know, where it was when it first released, I'd recommend it.
American 9190 heavy, resume normal speed, no traffic and trail.
Resume normal speed, American 9190 heavy.
American 9190 heavy, maintain 10,000 feet, turn right, heading 040, vectors for the ILS runway 18 right approach.
Well, they told me to go
Ladies
down
and
to
gentlemen,
4,000.
this is your flight attendant, Tony Marino speaking.
Turn right heading 040. Going to continue to descend to 4,000 feet, American 9190 heavy.
Only put your tray tables up, your seats in the full upright position, and ensure your seat belts are securely fastened. Our crew is checking to make sure everyone is seated and buckled in. The weather in Dallas is clear and mild, perfect for our arrival.
American 9190 heavy, descend and maintain 3,500 feet.
Thank you for flying with American Airlines Flight 9190, and we'll be on the...
Descend and maintain 3,500 feet, American 9190 heavy. See, I figured because they told me to descend to 4,000, and then they were like, well, stay at 10,000. I said, no, I'm going to keep going to 4,000. They said, okay, go to 3,500. goodness, the turbulence. The turbulence. American 9190 Heavy, we had quite a bit of turbulence all the way down through the Marie 3 arrival into Dallas. We're still under heavy turbulence. Wow, the turbulence is insane right now.
American 9190 Heavy, roger. Thanks for the report. American 9190 Heavy, 11 miles from net T. Turn right heading 215, descend and maintain 2,400 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 18 right approach.
Why are we going so fast? We should be
American
going
9190 Heavy, you need to be below 250 knots.
American 9190 Heavy, turn right heading 215, descend and maintain 2,400 feet until established. Cleared for the ILS runway 18 right approach, and we'll keep it below 250 knots. American 9190 Heavy. Yeah, we're going way too fast. 2,400. Now it's throwing me off because they're giving me bad calls. I should not be making a right-hand pattern here to the localizer. I should be making a left. So I'm going to have to report this to say intentions. Like, why are they giving me bad call-outs? But we're going to follow it. We'll follow it. We're going to go ahead and activate approach as well. I got to click it 50 more times before it'll activate. And then click the confirm button 50 more times. There we go. All right. Yeah, I do not recommend the Inibuilds A350 at this time. They need a heavy update and some polish on it. Landing gear down. Get the flaps down.
Frontier Flight 2595, contact Dallas Tower on 134.9er. 134.9er, see ya, Frontier Flight 2595.
Alright. They've got me coming in after the airport here. Yeah,
Southwest 4208, contact Fort Worth Center on 120.35.
Switching to Fort Worth Center on 120.35, Southwest 4208.
Somewhere about there. American 9190 Heavy, request heading 255. Yeah, I'm going to have to report this to say intentions because it tried to...
American 9190 Heavy, turn right heading 255.
Turn right heading 255, American 9190 Heavy. They tried to put me on an intercept for the localizer past the airfield, so I'm going to have to report this one up. Have to report this one up. got that taken care of. We're just going in to intercept, and we're going to have a heavy intercept because they were trying to bring us in past the runway. So it gave me a bad heading intercept, so we had to request 255 so that we'll actually be able to intercept the localizer. And yeah, now we're going to have a 90-degree turn to intercept the localizer. What a beautiful view. Alright, let's go ahead and get some lights on. We're going to need that. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be a rough localizer intercept. And then trying to grab the approach all at the same time. I feel like I should be lower than 2,400 feet. They definitely gave me bad instructions to try to bring this bird in. Definitely gave me some bad instructions. That's alright. We reported it to Say Intentions. They'll get it sorted out. We are on the experimental server as well. So it can be a little bit buggy. We are partnered, a partner with SayIntentions.ai. That's why we have access to experimental. Let's go ahead and kick the weather and terrain off. So yeah, we encounter bugs from time to time. It's pretty rare. I don't think I've ever seen it give me a bad heading vector to final. But we got it. We're good. It's good. Man, we are coming in close, though. We're going to have a 90-degree turn and try to hit 18 left, and we're already... Where's the approach button? We got to start descending because we are not established on the localizer, and we need to follow the approach diamond down. Tower's on 12415. Get that programmed in. We're going to set her down to 1,500. That way, once established on the localizer,
2,000.
looking good. They gave us really bad instructions. We're going to have to try to salvage it. We're going to have to try to salvage it.
American 9190, heavy, contact Dallas Tower on 124.15.
Contact Tower, American 9190 heavy, see it. I think we salvaged it.
1,000.
But that was a little rough. Little rough. It says we have the localizer. Now we just need to wait for the glide slope. We had to go down to 1,500 feet, though, to catch it on that 90-degree turn.
American 2074, contact departure. Over to departure, American 2074.
American 9190 heavy established on the localizer for the runway 18 right approach. We are 10 mile final. 7.5 actually, but close enough.
American 9190 heavy Dallas Tower, roger. Continue approach runway 18 right.
Let's get this recording.
American 9190 heavy after the departing envoy, Embraer 170, runway 18 right, winds 180 at 12, cleared to land.
Cleared to land 18 right after the Embraer, American 9190 heavy.
contact departure.
Going to departure, Envoy 8112, thanks.
Ooh, we need to trim her out. Need to trim it out. There we go. That's better. And my controls. We're just gonna hold altitude till we've got the Pappy where we want it. 2 white, 2 red. And there she goes. 2 white, 2 red.
Approaching runway 18, right.
Yeah, we got 3 white. We're gonna bring her down a little bit.
Approaching runway 17, right. Caution, caution.
Caution, we're at 18 right. I do see 17 right. We're good where we're at. Ooh, the turbulence is insane. It's only a 13 knot. It's a 13 knot headwind, most of it. It is changing from left to right though. Bouncing us around. I'm keeping us a little high. Now there's a departing Embraer. I don't want to get into his wake turbulence. Need to go right. There's a lot of turbulence because if it's throwing an A350 around this much, boy. Alright, looking good. We had no call outs. Inibuilds, work on your plane, please.
90.
Oh, there's the call out, sorry.
70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Almost touched it. Oh, that was super smooth. We drifted a little bit. Inibuilds aircraft are notorious for floating down the runway. So it's to be expected, but very smooth touchdown. Very smooth. We're in full reverse. We're off the brakes. We're off the reverse. The afterburner, the reverse thrust, excuse me.
American 9190 heavy contact ground on 121.65.
12165 for ground, American 9190 heavy, see ya.
Envoy 3693 at 17 right, ready when
Welcome
able.
to Dallas. Did you know Dallas is home to the largest urban arts district in the United States? Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach the final parking position at the gate. For those with connecting flights, American Airlines Flight 237 to Chicago O'Hare departs at 9:45 p.m. from Gate C12, and American Airlines Flight 458 to Miami departs at 10:15 p.m. from Gate B7. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with American Airlines. Goodbye, and the local time here in Dallas is 8:34 p.m.
Dallas ground, American 9190 heavy, requesting taxi to the gates, please.
American 2981, ready to taxi.
American 9190 heavy taxi to 1825A via Echo 4, Whiskey Lima, Golf, Fox 34. Good day.
Until the aircraft has come to a
Taxi to
complete
gate
stop and the seatbelt sign has been
Echo
turned off.
4, Whiskey
We remind you to check
Lima,
around
Golf,
your
spot
seat for any
134,
personal
heavy.
belongings before you leave the aircraft. On behalf of the crew, thank you for flying with us today, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon.
American 2981, runway 17 right taxi via spot 7, Zulu, Lima, Echo Foxtrot.
Alright, we
Runway
made it into
17 right
Dallas
taxi via spot 7,
properly.
Zulu, Lima, Echo Foxtrot, American 2981.
Nice smooth touchdown.